If you got money after you filed your taxes, that's not something to be proud about.
All my taxpayers tap in with me, Canadian or American. If you pay an additional amount in taxes at the end of the year, you've done wrong. But according to this gentleman, if you instead get a tax refund at the end of the year, you're a brokey. My name is Ronnie. I'm a CPA. Let me just give y'all a quick scenario. All right, this is pretty close to a real life scenario as well that has happened this past year. You have a content creator. They made $500,000 in revenue. Let's take a Canadian content creator. They have CCPC, so they're incorporated, and they made $500,000 in revenue. All right, let's disregard how much is net, how many expenses were in there. That's irrelevant. What is relevant is that they paid themselves a salary of $50K, so they control, because it's their business, they control how much they want to pay themselves at a personal level. And let's also assume this T4, which is, for my Americans listening, same thing as a W-2, they issued themselves a T4, 50K. Because it went through payroll, taxes were withheld. So at the end of the year, when they're filing their return, nice and easy, they sit with a refund of $50. It's light. It's not 1,000, it's not 10K, but it's also not an amount that they're owing, right? They're getting something back. Rapid fire question. Do you feel like they're broke? Do you feel like they're unhappy with that? I just said they made $500,000 of revenue. Don't worry about the net, but they made $500,000 of revenue. My takeaway is this, trying to land the plane without taking too long. You don't want to be in a position where there's a large balance in either way, right? You don't want a large owing balance. That means you didn't pay enough during the year. They're going to add interest. You don't want a large refund balance because that means you overpaid and opportunity cost is high. You could have invested it. You want to land in a sweet spot where you're either owing or being refunded pennies. That's the real goal. Thought I was going to have something else, but I don't. That's it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments.